Are you looking for a true street fighter helmet with a combination of style, attitude, and functionality? We got you! Keep watching this video to see us review the Bell Broozer helmet and take it out for a ride on the road to give you the facts. Hey everyone, I'm Sabrina from Champion Helmets here, and welcome back to our channel where we give in-depth reviews about the latest helmets and provide you with data-driven road tests. As we know, Bell is a very versatile brand covering everything from race to street to motocross helmets. Today we are looking at an interesting concept from them, the Broozer helmet. This aggressive-looking street fighter helmet is dual homologated, which means that it features two configurations, a full-face helmet and an open-face helmet. One of the highlights of this helmet would be the proper removable chin bar that is actually designed to offer real protection, unlike its competitors, the Scorpion Exo Carbon Evo or the Shark Astrak 2, who have a non-protective face guard which only protects you from wind and debris. The helmet itself is DOT and ECE approved and is coming in at a recommended retail price of 195 euros or approximately $260, which is a bit on the higher side of the price spectrum when compared to its competitors. Now, before we move on to the specs and the road test, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest reviews, guides, and road tests. Starting off with the material, the shell of the Bell Broozer is fully constructed out of a lightweight LGPC ABS shell, which is polycarbonate. The Broozer includes an intermediate oval head fit and comes in three outer shell sizes covering XS and S, MNL and XL and XXL for a safer, more proportional fit. The helmet features a dual-density EPS inner shell. The helmet is ECE 2205 PJ certified, so it has been tested to full-face and open-face standards, though it has not been sharp tested yet. Lastly, the helmet comes in at a lightweight of 1,450 grams in a size M. Moving on to ventilation, the Broozer will be coming with a lot of options thanks to the removable chin bar. So in the full face configuration, you've got one adjustable vent in the chin with two more always open vents on either side. Then you have another adjustable vent up top in the brow to bring more air into the helmet. The only downside for the ventilation is that you do not get any exhaust in the helmet shell, so you are relying on air from the brow pushing the heat out of underneath the neck roll. That being said, though it would have been nice to see a proper exhaust, the lack of a proper outlet is fairly standard for these types of helmets. If you do find you still need more air while riding though, you always have the handy feature of removing the chin bar completely. To do this, you get two silver tabs along the bottom lip of the helmet, which you pull down to allow yourself to slot the chin bar out. With the chin bar off, you then get a 3¼ jet helmet, and the chin bar is noticeably more substantial than other similar street fight entries, which helps explain that P-testing certification. It's also easy to put back in since you just line it up and slide it until it clicks. As far as the visor of the Broozer, you are going to be giving up some of your field of view in the name of style. It is all fairly straightforward with two tabs on either side, and it simply flips up and into the helmet. The visor is anti-scratch and anti-fog treated with Bell's NutraFog 2 coating, which is another area where the helmet was able to save a little bit on price, since it would have been nice to see a pinlock lens. You are also getting a free second dark smoke visor in the box, and if you wanted to change them out, then it's a very simple process. All you do is remove the chin bar, drop the visor down slightly further than usual, and then you pull it out. To put the visor back in again, you simply slot it back into the mechanism and move it back up into position. Lastly, we come to the Broozer's interior and comfort. The helmet uses a removable and washable interior, which is coming with a padded chin strap for comfort. The helmet is also designed to fit glasses, which is also a nice feature, though besides this, it will be fairly plain. To remove the helmet's inner liner, you first need to take out the two cheek pads, which are held in with Velcro on either side, and the chin strap is going to be micrometric. To remove the liner, you have another set of snaps up front with snaps in the back holding it in place. With that out now, you can see it as well, padded, and comes with a surprising number of holes and channels to also help air move around. Lastly, there are no speaker pockets, nor is there enough space to really comfortably mount a set of speakers, which is a shame. Now that we're done discussing the specs, let's take this bad boy out on the road. Let's go over our road setup first in case you're not familiar with it yet. On the left, we've got a monitor showing the helmet's internal temperature in degrees Celsius, measured from a thermometer placed near the top of the helmet. In the middle is a decibel meter, taking measurements from a microphone placed near our rider's ear. On the right is a phone, which is measuring the wind speed. Lastly, on the dash is our rider's speed and the external temperature. The weather conditions for our rider were pretty decent, with a temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. The wind speed was also pretty consistent between 115 to 130 kilometers per hour, and our rider tested the helmet with a constant speed of 130 km/h on long stretches of the highway. For the ventilation, we got a consistent reading of 17 degrees inside of the helmet, meaning that there is only a difference of 0.5 degrees, which is a strong result. Next, the noise averaged out to 103 decibels, which is a pretty decent result, comparing to other helmets in the category such as the Scorpion Covert X and the Shark Street Rag. For the actual feeling of the helmet, our rider thought that it was okay. The ventilation felt good, though he found the noise isolation was just okay and the comfort of the liner was also okay. Nothing really stood out when it comes to performance. The looks of it, on the other hand, was something our rider really liked. He wore other Street Fighter helmets, but he mentioned that it not only looked really nice, it held itself up well when compared to its direct competitors. He also mentioned that there is a huge difference with other Bell helmets with regards to comfort though. He said that this type of helmets do okay across the board, but they won't offer you the performance and the comfort of Bell's high-end helmets. But then again, you still get a very decent helmet for a very reasonable price. Now, if you have any questions for our test rider, please feel free to place them down below in the comments and he will do his best to answer all of them. Now, let's get on with the verdict. For material, since the shell is polycarbonate and comes in 3 shell sizes, it earns a respectable 3 stars. In terms of weight, the helmet was quite light with 1,450 grams, earning it another 4 stars. However, since the visor doesn't come pinlock prepared but only comes with an anti-fog feature, which is pretty standard for helmets in this category, it scored 2 stars. The noise isolation on this helmet was quite decent, recording at 103 decibels, resulting in the helmet earning 3 stars for this category. It also ventilated fairly well with a 0.5 degree difference, so that gets it another 4 stars. Lastly, for comfort, the Bell Broozer was offering only the basics, so its comfort suffered as a result, scoring 2 stars. This brings us to a total average of 2.7 stars, and with a recommended retail price of 195 euros, around $260, that gives the Bell Broozer 10 euros per star. When we weigh in all the scores compared to its current competitors and do the math, we came to the conclusion that it scores a #1 rank on our Champion Helmets ranking. If you're still curious to learn more about the Bell Broozer helmet, then make sure to check out championhelmets.com, where we have our lowest price guarantee and plenty of bundle deals, including extra visors and discounted communication systems. While you are getting competitors that offer a bit more on features like pinlock and speaker pockets, the Broozer is the first of the removable chin bar helmets to bring both urban style and better safety together into a PG certified helmet. If you liked the video, then make sure to subscribe to keep up to date on our latest data-driven helmet road test, and let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget, if you have any questions for our rider, write them down on the comments down below as well. I'm Sabrina from Champion Helmets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.